Everyone is talking about the AI revolution. They say it's the biggest thing since the internet, that it will cure diseases and make us all super productive. But what if the whole thing is already falling apart? The tech gurus promise us a future with perfect godlike AI, but the reality is insane. Reports from inside the industry are showing a totally different story. A story of billions of dollars being wasted, huge security flaws, and a massive pile of failed projects. Today, we are cutting through all the hype to reveal the 5 signs that prove the AI boom is facing an epic reality check.
To not escape the AI hype train. It feels like every company in the world is now an AI company. Your phone, your car, your job, everything is supposedly getting a massive upgrade from this incredible tech. We are promised a perfect world where everything is easy. But under all that, the foundation is completely falling apart. The truth, from inside the companies actually trying to build this stuff, is that it is not a revolution. For a crazy number of businesses, AI is just a black hole that they throw money into. The gap between what AI promises and what it actually does is gigantic. So, let's ignore the marketing for a minute and look at the real data. These are the 5 signs the AI dream is turning into a complete nightmare.
The ROI is a mirage. Companies are pouring trillions of dollars into AI, and the number one reason is the promise that they'll get a massive return on their investment, or ROI. AI is supposed to create trillions in new money, but for almost every company, that money is impossible to find.
Here's the crazy part. According to some estimates, a staggering 80% or more of AI projects totally fail to deliver what they promised. Gartner reported that only 30% of AI projects even survive the testing phase. This isn't just a few projects failing, this is a massive problem of getting AI to work in the real world. Experts call this pilot paralysis. It's easy to make a cool demo, but it's 1,000 times harder to plug that AI into a messy, real-life business.
So, why is this happening? It's always the same reasons. It costs way too much money, there aren't enough smart people to build it, and the data is a mess. A 2025 IBM report said that 42% of companies can't even come up with a good business reason to start an AI project. And when they do start, the results are terrible. Another IBM study found only 25% of AI projects actually gave them the money back they expected. Companies are spending billions on AI, only to find out the amazing returns they were promised are a total mirage.
The second sign that AI's crazy growth is doomed is the giant wall of regulation that's coming for it. That old Silicon Valley motto of move fast and break things doesn't work when you're messing with people's money and lives. And governments are finally waking up.
The biggest bombshell is the European Union's AI Act, the world's first big law for artificial intelligence, and it started rolling out in 2025. This is not some little guideline. This law has serious power. If you don't comply, the fines are insane. Up to 35 million euros or 7% of a company's entire yearly income.
The act completely bans the scariest AI, like social scoring systems, which started getting shut down in February 2025. But the real challenge is for AI in the high-risk zone. This is AI used for important stuff like medical tools, hiring people, and deciding if you get a loan. Companies using this stuff now face insane new rules. This is a gigantic roadblock. Building AI isn't just a tech problem anymore, it's a legal nightmare. How do you prove your AI isn't biased? How do you explain its decisions when the people who made it don't even know how it works? Nobody has the answers, and it's causing everyone to slam on the brakes.
If you're finding this breakdown valuable and want more videos that expose the truth behind the tech hype, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button. It seriously helps the channel show what's really going on. Now, let's get to sign number 3, which is probably the most terrifying one of all.
The third sign is a ticking time bomb. AI is a security nightmare. We are rushing to connect these powerful, complicated, and totally unpredictable AIs to our most secret data and important systems, creating a bigger target for hackers than we've ever seen before.
The numbers here are legitimately terrifying. A huge 2025 report from the cybersecurity company Veracode studied AI-generated code and found that it creates security holes in an unbelievable 45% of cases. Let me say that again. Nearly half the time a developer uses an AI assistant, it creates a security flaw that hackers can use. The report found that for the Java programming language, the failure rate was over 70%. Even worse, Veracode's research shows that the newest AI models aren't getting any safer.
This opens the door to insane new threats. Hackers are already using AI to help them, building tools that can find weaknesses and write computer viruses with almost no effort, making cyber attacks faster and more powerful. On top of that, companies are at risk from their own employees. When a worker pastes secret company information into a public chatbot, that data can get stolen or leaked. One KPMG study found that 46% of US workers admit to uploading sensitive company info to public AI. The simple truth is, we are building digital skyscrapers on foundations of sand, and it's only a matter of time before they come crashing down. The fourth sign isn't about money or hackers. It's about the AI itself. For all the talk of superintelligence, today's AI is actually super fragile, and you can't rely on it. There's a ghost in the machine, a huge gap between what it can calculate and what it can actually understand in the real world.
A huge reason so many AI projects get stuck is that they can't handle reality. Bad data quality is one of the top reasons AI projects fail. AIs are trained on massive but still limited sets of data. The second they see something they haven't been trained on, they completely fail. They have zero common sense, which leads to them being wrong all the time, and one of their most famous problems, hallucination, where an AI just confidently makes stuff up. One McKinsey survey revealed that 44% of people reported that using generative AI led to bad things happening, like getting wrong information.
On top of that, these AIs are terrible at what's called generalization. An AI trained to be a master at one thing is completely useless at something that's only slightly different. This makes it incredibly hard to use AI for everything. You can't just build one master AI to solve all your problems. Every single use requires tons of work, tuning, and watching it 24/7, which makes it cost a fortune. The technology is powerful, but it's not magic. It's a specific tool, not a new brain, and this is a massive barrier to the revolution we were promised. The final sign that the AI boom is in trouble is the most human one. People don't trust it. It's not just about the tech failing or losing money. It's that people, customers, employees, everyone, are getting really scared of letting these secret algorithms make huge decisions for them.
Concerns about ethics are everywhere now. The problem of bias is out of control. If you train an AI on data from our biased world, it learns our biases and makes them even worse, leading to discrimination in hiring, getting loans, and even in the justice system. This is making the public extremely skeptical. A 2024 survey from Edelman showed that trust in AI companies has tanked over the last 5 years, with trust in the US dropping from 50% all the way down to just 35%.
People are asking the right questions. Do I trust an AI to tell me if I'm sick? Do I trust it to decide if I get a job? Do I trust it with my private data? For most people, the answer is still a hard no. One survey found that 59% of people have little to no confidence in US companies to use AI responsibly. This is a huge risk for companies. They know that one big failure, a racist hiring tool getting exposed, or a massive data leak, could destroy their reputation forever. This lack of trust creates a vicious cycle. People get scared, which leads to more rules, which makes AI more expensive, which leads to more failures. Without public trust, the AI revolution is impossible. And right now, that trust is disappearing. So let's recap the 5 signs. 1. The return on investment is a mirage, with projects failing constantly. 2. A huge wave of new regulations, like the EU AI Act, is creating a legal minefield. 3. AI systems are a security nightmare, full of holes that hackers can't wait to use. 4. The technology itself is still fragile and can't be trusted for important real-world jobs. And 5. A deep and growing lack of trust from the public is creating a massive backlash.
This doesn't mean AI is going to vanish, but the story about a perfect, all-powerful revolution is dying. The hype bubble is bursting, and a harsh reality check is coming. What we'll probably get is a more realistic and specialized view of the tech. The dream of a god in a box is over. So what do you think happens next? Is this the end of the AI dream, or just the end of the hype? Let me know what you think in the comments below.